Well, Happy New Year, beautiful faces, going places, Women's Success Network. I am so excited to just go live here and share with you, our beautiful members, our friends, and our network here online, just a nice little highlight and recap of 2021. We have accomplished so many things here at Beautiful Faces, Going Places Women's Success Network that I just think it is so important as entrepreneurs that we take that time at the end of every year, which is something that I do every year, do kind of a business audit and really take a look at, where are we investing our time, our money, our energy, what social circles and professional organizations and networks are we engaging in and participating, and really take a look at, what has been working, what has not been working, and figure out whether you want to continue, tweak it, totally ditch it, revamp it, and then think about what are your goals, what do you want to recreate or create new in the upcoming year in 2022. So I just wanted to share with you our highlights here at Beautiful Faces Going Places, our 2021 highlights, just to give you an idea of how this process works. And I hope it inspires you to take that time to do an assessment and audit of your business as well, and where and how you're going to be moving forward in 2022, particularly in your goal setting. I truly just want you to be successful in business, and this is just such a great, fun exercise. I also just want to highlight, our members here and all the great work that they are doing. So here we go. As you know, we are a professional network. So we are an organization. Our mission is to create this platform for visibility, for education, for connections for our members here. And our members are speakers, trainers, coaches, and experts. They are small business owners and entrepreneurs. So all of the work that we do here is to market and promote our members. So I want to start off with one of the primary or first elements for our entire organization is creating these networking opportunities. That's an opportunity for us to spark conversations, make new connections, spark conversations, and create opportunities for one another. And that happens through online and in-person events. So as a networker, I am totally all about networking and really creating long-term lasting relationships. So this past year, I personally had 93 one-to-one networking meetings. So that means that I spent 93 different appointments, 30 minutes to 1 hour, meeting new faces and or our current members, and actually networking and learning about the person that I'm networking with. What are their dreams, goals? What are they working on? How can I help them, support them in their business, and or connect them? So that was 93 one-to-one networking meetings. As an organization, we had 31 total networking events, and those are virtual and in-person networking events. 25 were virtual. We had 12 quick connections, a meet and greet, two let's do brunch events, and one mingle and jingle. So in total, 31 networking events that we hosted. We had 29 business spotlights. That means that I actually hosted business spotlights for our members and special guests, a 30-minute spotlight on an individual as an entrepreneur, small business owner, highlighting them, who they are, what they do, their passion, the problem they solve, who they serve, and uploading that onto our YouTube channel, LinkedIn, and all social media channels. So what an opportunity to gain visibility, exposure, and a further larger, broader market reach through business spotlights. And those are a lot of fun. I absolutely love doing them, hosting them. My goal in 2022 for this year is to now upload them to our podcast program. So it's called leveraging. You create that one event or Facebook Live, and then you repurpose it on different platforms. And that really helps you get a broader market reach and visibility. It works phenomenally. So anyways, I'm looking forward to that. So 29 business spotlights last year in 2021. We had 2 lunch and learn virtual networking events. And I want to give a shout out to Melissa Kirkpatrick. She actually hosted one of our lunch and learns, and so did Jovan Walker. Melissa Kirkpatrick is a business coach, business and life coach. She is amazing. And Jovan Walker is a marketing strategist, amazing as well. So we had 2 virtual lunch and learn networking events. Moving forward, I know Brenda Aviard, sales coach, business coach, strategist, has volunteered to host our upcoming lunch and learn in March, so that it will be an in-person event. And so we are looking at March, April, May, June, August, September, October, November of hosting live lunch and learn networking events, assuming all goes well with what's going on here with COVID. But if for whatever reason we need to pivot, we can always host them virtually. But at the moment, that's our goal moving forward in 2022, is to host additional lunch and learn networking events. We're here because education is so important. In terms of running a very successful business. There's always something that we can learn and improve upon in our businesses. So let's see. So additional events, we actually had a really phenomenal training with Maxine Serrano. She launched, I think it was in January of 2021, a virtual vision workshop, virtual vision board workshop, and she really taught us how to embrace and utilize Canva as a cool marketing tool. So that was a phenomenal training. And Shannon Donestay, a 5-star social media. If you don't know her, you really need to, because she is amazing. She's an excellent trainer, all things social media. She did a phenomenal training on Reels, on QR codes. She also helped co-host with me test drive the new audio feature in Facebook, which was so much fun and amazing. So trainings are just so important. So if you are on our success team, or you are a speaker, trainer, coach, and expert, and you're interested in getting your expertise out into the world, please reach out to me. I would love to highlight you, feature you. Let's get your expertise out into the world and schedule a 30-minute masterclass, a webinar, an e-training. It's super easy to do. I will help facilitate that with you, and really just create the event for you. So, and let's get your expertise out into the world. So those opportunities are available in terms of trainings. I'm all about trainings. I love to learn myself personally. So then let's see here, March, oh my gosh, last year, March 8th through the 12th, I co-hosted with Angie Snowball Thompson of Living in America, an International Women's Day celebration week. And oh my gosh, that was just incredible, phenomenal. We had women from around the world joining us to celebrate the women in their lives and the impact that they've had on their own personal lives, their local communities. We had some phenomenal guest speakers from around the world as well. And we are right now working on creating a special event on March 8th to celebrate International Women's Day. So mark your calendar. We're working out the details now. We've had several speakers send us their speaker reels, their short videos, their bios, and we are right now just creating and curating that special event for 2022, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited about that. Let's see here. We also had Amber Griffiths. She is a phenomenal marketing strategist We actually hosted with her for her book launch, which was just amazing. Your Brand by Design is Amber Griffiths. We had so much fun with that event. So if you are a speaker, trainer, coach, you've got a book in the works, you're getting ready to launch, reach out to me, tap into me. We can create a special Facebook Live kind of to pre-market your book launch. And I'm happy to do that with you, for you. So reach out to me. Let's get you on the calendar. That is offered to all of our success team members here at beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. I'd love to get you on the calendar, and let's do that for you. It really is all about getting your message out into the world. Tap into the resources, tap into me, please. I want to help you. So that was Amber Griffiths. She was in April. Then we also started hosting Empower Hours. Let me just say, I absolutely love Empower Hours. Why I love it is because we can tap into technology and create a virtual event, bring on, 3 guest experts, 5 maximum, and pick a topic, and then really talk about the different elements, tips, that can help small business owners. So for example, we did Google My Business, and we had BB Connect, and we had Lisa Parks, and we had Greg Goshorn were our special guests for Google My Business. And each of them were able to contribute to how to really leverage Google My Business and SEO. I learned so much from them, and I just want to give them a shout out. Thank you so much for participating in that Empower Hour, Google My Business. It is listed on our YouTube channel, so you can catch the replay. But wow, if we could really learn how to share content, photos, and get those Google My Business reviews, it'll help boost your SEO and make sure that you pop up on the search engine, and really help drive traffic back to your business. So if you're not leveraging Google, you really need to. So I've only learned all about that through this event and through these 3 phenomenal individuals, BB, Lisa, and Greg. So thank you. We also had another Empower Hour we hosted, which was called, The World is Opening Up. It was a travel segment, and we had Cindy Berry, we had Tamara Golden, all about retreats, Cindy Berry with travel, Monica Groom on what to pack, what to wear, how to pack efficiently so that you don't overpack. And then you also show up at your, whether it's holiday travel, for vacation or business, that you show up on point, really, and looking your best, confident. And so that was amazing. That was so much fun. So we had those 2 Empower Hours. So moving forward in 2022, my goal is to host 1 Empower Hour, virtual Empower Hour per month. So I am looking for speakers, trainers, coaches, experts who would like to participate in Empower Hours moving forward. It's a great way, to get some knowledge, your expertise out in the world, your message, and just a lot of fun and interesting, because we have, different faces and different voices sharing their message. So that was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. And July, that was, man, I absolutely love July. We created a Visibility in July challenge, and I had 5 different activities of different ways for our members and special guests. We did open that event to the public to get visible. So, sometimes it can be a little scary, a little daunting to go live on camera, to go live on social media, and or to do reels or TikTok. But with the challenge, it was fun because I made it a contest. And then I gave out 3 $50 Visa cards to the 3 top participants that actually did the assignments and engaged. And I've got to say, we had a great testimonial. And I'm trying to think, one of our participants had huge success with her followings on Instagram just from her posts. So, I mean, I'm thinking it was more like thousands of new viewers and followers just from this challenge. The challenge just made everyone think about, what can I do today to get more visible, you know? So that was really awesome. And we will be doing that again in 2022. So look for Visibility in July challenge. Let's see here. We had a phenomenal virtual meet and greet in August. And it was so cool because we had our members all online going live with us. They actually all had an opportunity to go around the room and do their 30-second commercial, which we videotaped and uploaded that to our YouTube channel. That way, it's great advertising for them. It's a great way for them to be seen, be heard, be found. And what I love about the videos that are recorded is that they're long lasting, you know, they're evergreen, if you will. You never know who's going to be checking out beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com, and they're going to scope out YouTube, LinkedIn, social media, our website, our Facebook group, and our Facebook business page. So it's so important to be consistent. And I think that is what we provide here at beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com, is that consistency, that accountability, the opportunities for you to engage, be seen, be heard, be found, and grow your business. So, and that is virtual and in person. So there are just so many different ways, and I absolutely love this. So, all right, so September, we just celebrated our 3-year anniversary. I cannot believe it's been 3 years since we launched beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. Let me just say that 3 years ago, I had this vision of creating an online chamber of commerce to support women in business, not only nationally, but globally. I struggled 2 years before that, trying to figure out the how. So how do I do this? I knew it was possible, leveraging technology to bring together programs, a business directory so our members could be found, and different opportunities for them to connect and engage and grow their businesses. I want to say connect, engage, and refer one another, and opportunities to, you know, to be seen, be heard, be found. And I knew that there was a way, I just didn't know how. So finally I said, I've got to what would I do if I were running a chamber of commerce? As you know, I'm a former chamber of commerce executive director. I was a very successful, passionate chamber executive director for 4 years. And I had this vision of creating the same concept, but virtually. Now, keep in mind that this was pre-COVID, right? So not everybody was jumping online, right? We weren't hosting virtual networking events pre-COVID. So I launched beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com at an in-person event by creating an all-day women's success summit. We brought in speakers, we had lunch, we had swag bags, and it was just amazing. And I said to myself, what would I do if I were running a chamber of commerce? Well, my goodness, I would launch, you know, I would have a ribbon cutting, a celebration. So I ordered a fluffy red ribbon, I ordered the gold scissors, had a photo op. It was just amazing, an amazing event. So since then, you know, COVID hit, we all had to go into lockdown. We all had to pivot, move into a virtual world. And let me just say, when that happened, not only was I a little in shock for a couple of weeks because I was concerned about the social, health, and economic implications that COVID would happen around the globe. But then I also said, you know what, this is go time. This is an opportunity to really launch beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. And I have not looked back since. So this has been a blessing. I call this a silver lining in all of this madness. And I'm so grateful. So we just, as I mentioned, our 3-year anniversary celebration in September, and then we pivoted and moved into fall into success. And I created a Fall into Success video series where I invited all of our success team members to share their success tips and success strategies and all different subject matters. You know, running a small business or as an entrepreneur, there are so many different elements of running a business, from finance to marketing, social media, customer service, systems, automation, you name it. The list goes on, right? There's a lot, so many different hats to wear that lead to success. And many of times we don't always have those elements, or I like to call them a success puzzle, right? There are all these different pieces and moving parts, and they all need to be connected and integrated. And sometimes those pieces are missing, and we need outside help. We need resources and access to information, which is why I bring these experts together so that we all have that opportunity. So September was all about, well, September, October, November was all about fall into success. So that was so much fun. I so enjoyed highlighting our success team members and having them share their expertise. And yes, all of those videos can be watched on our YouTube channel. So, and then, you know, we moved into November and we decided to test the waters of in-person events. We hosted a Let's Do Brunch event in November, which was phenomenal. Everybody was just so happy to once again be meeting in person. Let me just say, it was wonderful. We did that both in October and November. Let's Do Brunch. We will have a few more Let's Do Brunches in 2022. So we're looking forward to that. And we had for November a Happy Friendsgiving virtual event, which was wonderful, really sharing and acknowledging the special friends that we have in business. So that was wonderful, an online Happy Friendsgiving event. December 15th, we ended the year with our annual Mingle and Jingle in-person networking event, which was also phenomenal. So, wow, what a year we have had. You know, it almost takes my breath away thinking about all of the events, programs, activities, virtual and online and in person, bringing people together, bringing the resources, information, and opportunities for connections and referrals. Was just and has been amazing. I absolutely love it. And I cannot wait to bring new programs, new opportunities for 2022. So, and Clubhouse, I forgot to mention Clubhouse, my goodness. I want to give a shout out to Glenn Rudin and Maria Tan. It has been amazing hosting Clubhouse networking events with you Tuesdays from 10 to 11:30 this entire past year. What a great opportunity to meet new voices, right? I always talk about meeting new faces, but we got to meet new voices and connect through audio only, and that has been a wonderful experience. We do have our own Clubhouse. By the way, we have the Business Friends Network with Glenn Rudin and Maria Tan. And then we also have our own Women's Success Network on Clubhouse. So if you're on Clubhouse, make sure you join both networks and we will welcome you inside both communities and support you on your entrepreneurial journey. So hope to see and hear you on Clubhouse in 2022. Well, I think that is about all I've got. I just really, truly wanted to share with you our 2021 highlights, a year in review, because it was a phenomenal year. Even though we all were, you know, still had struggles and challenges, but it was an incredible year, and I cannot wait to see what 2022 has in store for each and every one of you and myself and beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. Please refer to our website for upcoming events. Also, if you want to join our inner circle, our VIP members only group, click the join button on the website, and I cannot wait to welcome you inside our Mighty Networks app and get you on the calendar, on the schedule. So if you have any questions about beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com, reach out to me. Let's connect, schedule that one-to-one. And I just cannot wait to see what is in store for all of us. So cheers to you. Cheers to a very successful 2022. And I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. It's going to be an amazing year. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.